But immigration attorneys are so expensive. Here's what you risk with that one. But hiring an immigration attorney is so expensive. If you've ever thought that, you're not alone. For many immigrants, legal fees can feel overwhelming. Moving countries is already expensive. Applications have filing fees, documents cost money, translation costs money, travel costs money, and then legal representation on top of that can feel like too much. So yes, for some people, hiring an immigration attorney can be financially difficult. That is a real concern, and it's completely understandable to want to handle things on your own if you think you can. Hi, I'm Rachel Rado, and today I want to explain something very important. In immigration law, the cost of doing something incorrectly can be much higher than the cost of doing it right the first time. Let's talk about why. Immigration is not just paperwork. Many people think immigration is just filling out forms, but immigration applications are legal statements made under the penalty of perjury. That means everything you submit is treated as sworn, truthful, legally binding information. When you file applications with USCIS, you're not just sending paperwork. You are making legal representations about your identity, your history, your relationships, your travel, your employment, and your eligibility. If something is incorrect, incomplete, or inconsistent, even accidentally, it can affect your case. The risk of submitting incorrect information. Mistakes happen for many reasons. People misunderstand questions, they translate something incorrectly, they forget dates, they assume certain details don't matter. They rely on advice from friends or from the internet, but immigration officers review applications very carefully. They compare information across multiple records, avoiding mistakes, misrepresentation, and fraud, even if it's unintentional. Immigration fraud is not limited to fake documents or intentional deception. It can also include omitting important information, providing incomplete answers, inconsistent timelines, failing to disclose prior violations, or signing forms without fully understanding them. In immigration law, misrepresentation can exist even when someone did not intend to lie, if the information provided was false or misleading in a way that affected eligibility. And the consequences can be severe. Small mistakes can create long delays. Even when fraud is not alleged, errors can still cause major problems. Incorrect forms can be rejected. Missing evidence can trigger requests for more documentation. Inconsistent answers can require interviews or investigations. Improper filing strategies can delay eligibility by years. Many people try to save money by filing quickly, but then spend far more time and money fixing problems afterwards. Immigration decisions affect your long-term future. Immigration is not just about one application. Every decision becomes part of your permanent immigration record. Future applications will reference your past filings. This affects visa renewals, green card eligibility, citizenship applications, travel re-entry, family petitions. One mistake today can affect opportunities many years later. So why do people still file on their own? Sometimes because they truly cannot afford legal representation. Sometimes because their case seems simple. Sometimes because they believe instructions online are enough. And in some straightforward cases, people do successfully file on their own. But many immigration cases are not simple, even when they appear to be. Past travel history, prior visa denials, employment details, relationship evidence, timing of status changes, all of these can create legal complexity that is not obvious on the surface. A lawyer can also help understand what's the best path for you. We see a lot of cases every day, and sometimes you think you can be more successful in one category, but we would advise another. The real question is not cost, it's risk. Are you ready to live with the consequences of your actions? How difficult would it be to fix a denial? How serious would a misrepresentation finding be? How important is this immigration benefit to your life? For many people, immigration is about family stability, career opportunities, and long-term residence. The stakes are extremely high. It is completely valid to worry about legal costs. That concern is real, and many immigrants face it. But immigration is a legal process with permanent consequences. Submitting incorrect information, omitting facts, or misunderstanding requirements even unintentionally, can damage a case in ways that are very difficult to fix later. So if you are considering filing something on your own, take the time to fully understand what you are submitting, what you are signing, and what the long-term consequences may be. Contact our office. Let's understand the best path for you and your family right now.